you can get away with it, I would do it too. So that definitely affected us, but we'll be ready for Game 4.
Jaylen, we're in 41 minutes in the last game. How did you come out of that? Obviously, we're back on the injury report tonight. What was the process like of getting ready to go and then playing through this game?
I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's it,
And what happened on the play? Cole pulled you down in a flagrant foul. How did you come out of that play?
I fell on, dislocated my index finger. But I got 9 more, so I'm all right.
Was it just your fingers? It was your wrist, or was it the kind of whole hand?
It was my finger on my left hand.
It's the finger, Jason's elbow, wrist. Kristaps taking the elbow to the forehead. Like they're taking you guys out one by one. It seems like. What can you guys do to respond to that, and not without crossing the line?
I mean, I don't know. It might be a fight breakout or something, because it's starting to feel like, it's not even basketball and the refs is not controlling the environment. So it is what it is. If we want to fight it, out, we can do that. We can fight to see who go to the second round.
You guys had the second fewest turnovers in the regular season. Tonight, 21, that led to 26 points for them. How much did you think it was self-inflicted compared to dictated by their physicality?
It was all, I give credit to them. It was all their physicality and stuff. You can't call every foul. I had some turnovers. I had 2 offensive fouls in the third quarter that, I disagreed with, but that added to it. Then a kickball violation as well. But, my team needs me to take care of the basketball. My team needs JT to take care of the basketball. We got to be better.
Adam?
Jim, when they are playing like this physical style, what's the best response for you? Is it like responding to force with force? Is it sticking to make sure you don't get out of what you guys do best? Like what is the best response for you guys?
Responding with force, meeting your line, playing our basketball, that's the key. We know that, how good we are and that, what we can do, but we just gotta fight. We gotta meet the line, meet the level next game, and we'll be more prepared.
You guys talk a lot about meeting their physicality. It seemed like you were trying to with all of those drives in that second half. What were you seeing on those drives? You mentioned the 2 offensive fouls, but just in general, when you were going to the basket, what was the kind of experience?
I don't have a problem with the game being physical, but it seems like when I use my physicality, it goes in. I get called in the opposite direction. That's where my frustration was, and it's just a tough whistle tonight. Maybe next game will be better, but then start the third quarter with those 2 offensive fouls, when I feel like the physicality, you are allowing guys to hand check and let it go on both sides. Then, you know what I mean. But other than that, it was just a tough whistle for me tonight, and we just got to be ready for Game 4.
Jaylen, I know with your knee, you said you're taking it day to day, but is that something that, is going to have to be managed? Was there a chance that you weren't able to play tonight?
What's the question?
The knee holding up after the injections, and will this be a constant struggle?
I'm just taking it one day at a time.
You said if a fight breaks out, then you'll fight it out for the right to get this second round.
Yeah.
Is there a part of you that kind of likes it when a game gets physical like that?
Sure, yeah, I do. I don't have a problem with it. Just don't call an offensive foul when a dude is trying to jump on my back or whatever the case may be. Let it go. If you're going to let it go on defense, let it go on offense too. But, just a tough whistle tonight. Orlando played well. So we'll be ready for Game 4. Still we had every opportunity to win this game. And, we came up short. But, we'll be ready for the next one.
Are you trying to make it a fight, or are you trying to get it away from being a fight? Like, what do you
We're
want?
supposed to be
what
playing.
energy do you want to bring to
We're
the
supposed to be
game?
playing basketball. That's what it's about. Playing basketball, getting up and down. But the flagrant fouls is piling up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we just gotta be ready for Game 4.